Hey guys, thanks for hanging around. Well, yeah, obviously Seton Hall, and obviously a long history with them, but we'll be playing in San Diego for the first time. So, but excited about I think the place we're going. Obviously, I think we have a large contingent of people out that way, and TCU and Southern California, and looking forward to the opportunity. Obviously, I saw them play recently. I watched them. I think I saw them play against Creighton in one of their last games, and as I was watching them, so just watched them play for a little bit. But know Coach Willard real well. Good friend, good coach. Really runs good stuff offensively, and very familiar with the school. Big East obviously, and what they've done. So two great conferences coming together, and certainly one I'm very familiar with. But we had a good practice today. I mean, it's really it's always strange on that day of the seedings and the brackets, and you don't know who you're going to play, so you just try to get as much shooting and prepared. But interesting, the Friday game, San Diego. But I think that's if I looked at it, I thought we'd be seated higher. Most of everyone I saw had us higher, but some things happen, and we know we don't have the tradition, 100-year, 70-year tradition of law school, so we've got to battle through some things, and but we're getting there, and we'll be ready. So looking forward to it. But we're pretty healthy, and Eddie didn't practice today. We didn't go any real live stuff, but we did a lot of shooting, a lot of running up and down.
Jamie, speaking of tradition, the last time TCU won a NCAA Tournament game, you were a player. I mean, just how.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't win. I can't do it. I've been here. I'll take the 4 years I played and the years I've been here. Since I've been battling those 30 years in between since the day I got here. But we're doing fine here now, and I can't do anything past. We got an opportunity, and we just got to go out and play well, and I'm looking forward to these 4 more days we can practice and get better in some things.
Coach, I know last year obviously was a weird scenario, but just given that you guys hadn't made this tournament since 2018, how rewarding is it for you as a coach?
Well, it wasn't a tournament the prior year than that, and so this is a new team, a new era, and a new group, and that's kind of how the word college basketball is. So I'm in the tournament enough over the years, and it's for me, it's just every year getting better. But it's a good group. They're working hard, and we've obviously been the last couple of years have been a strange but situation. We lost games this year. We rescheduled games. We didn't play all our games this year. I mean, it's just things are not don't go as planned, and you adjust, and we battle through some challenges more than probably most, and put ourselves in a good position here to go play and play on. There's 300 schools I wish were there playing in this tournament.
Coach, you talk about putting yourself in a good position. 3-ish weeks ago, you guys had lost 3 out of 4. It looked like there were quite a few obstacles to overcome to get to this point. How hard did these guys work from that point about 3 weeks ago to get to where they are today?
Well, I mean, obviously we had the schedule was, a challenge, which we knew, but that's kind of the whole schedule is. I mean, we've done a lot of good things all year long, and the conferences, you're always going to go through a stretch. Kansas is the 1 seed. They lost 2 games in a row. The world was falling. The sky was falling. Baylor, same thing. It's just this conference. Everybody goes through it. You gotta get back up, and we certainly did. And I'm proud of how our guys responded, and I think we can build off of it going forward here in these next couple of days. So we're young. Certainly, I know enough about Seton Hall to know that they're much older than us. I watched that, saw that, and I recruited a lot of these guys as I back when I was in Pittsburgh. So I do know they're older, I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of everything they've done off the court, in the classroom, and then I'm excited about what we can do here going forward.
Jamie, you've had obviously success in March Madness, and I think Mike is the only player that's experienced it. Kind of what's going to be your message to them, and the keys to success.
Well, we've been talking about that since the day they got here. You know, I mean, I just, hey guys, we're picked 8th. We're not picked to be in the NCAA tournament. That's what it is at the start of the year. And if you looked at all the things that were put out there, and and because no one here has been in the NCAA tournament, we're young. We got 11 new players, but we proved a lot of people wrong. But I mean, it was just and I don't know that was a big factor, but we've addressed that from day one, and the kids I think across the country and every team, you get a lot of all these new. I mean, confidence is not lacking across the country. It's just trying to get the message of what you have to do and what it takes. And it just works. From June on, we've gone through a lot, and we put it in. And again, we're the youngest team in the conference, and we responded. So I think they've done a remarkable job, and it was their goal, and now we've reached that goal, and now we got to go win some games.
Jamie, a lot of the guys said you guys haven't really met your full potential. Are there any specific ways you feel like this team hasn't peaked yet?
Well, I mean, I think hopefully every team thinks that way. I would think every coach is looking at that. But I mean, we've gradually cut down the turnovers, and I talked about that today. We've got our number down to a good spot, and we still want to get that better. Defensively, we've shown stretches, and we've just got to. We've got to be better. We've got to be better. I want to continue to rebound like we have, but our offense is improved dramatically. We're cutting down turnovers. Our field goal percentage numbers have risen. Free throws, we could improve on that, obviously, but so could every team in the country. So there's a lot of areas we can improve on. We haven't perfected anything, if that's what you're getting at. So we won't. As I spent the day talking, we've got to raise our standards. We've got to raise our bar, and that's kind of the phrase I was using today. So, but we have in areas that I mentioned there. I mean, we've really made a concerted effort on the turnovers. In the last 5 games, we're down to where we've cut it down to halfway down to where we wanted to be.
It's pretty much the consensus that the Big 12 is the best conference in the country. With the way, just with going through that conference slate, especially a number of games that you had to play in the last 2 weeks, getting to the semifinals of the Big 12 tournament, how much does that prepare these guys to make a potential run?
Hopefully, they can also crush a team too. But we made it through and won some big games, obviously, and I'm excited about where we're at. I mean, I thought we could have played better the other day, but Kansas is playing well. They made some shots, and I watched it again this morning. Watched it too many times, but I got a lot of free time until today, until now. But you look good, really good. The first couple plays, we're up to 4-0 and got a breakaway layup and missed that, and all of a sudden it becomes a 3. So transition defense is still at everybody. Sometimes we've had games where we gave up no transition points. It was a remarkable accomplishment, a great win. But the other day it let us down. So that's something that we have to get better at and be more consistent at. But sometimes the opponent has something to do with that too as well. But obviously it's the best conference, so we're not going to see anything we haven't seen before.
Jim, this is more of a big picture, but just in your career, are games called a little tighter in March, whereas maybe teams can't be as physical on Mike Miles as they were in the Big 12?
It's gonna be. I mean, I dealt with that in Pittsburgh all the time. You're reading the old script there. In Pittsburgh, it was like, oh, you're gonna get a call, and that's why any game we lost, that was the reason, because we weren't used to the officiating, and any guy got in foul trouble. So now we're the most physical league in the country, and I guess you could blame it on me. But the Big East, that's what we're known for, and certainly now the Big 12 is known for that. So. You can't. If you can tell me the 3 officials, I'll let you know how it's going to call, how it's going to play out. So, we got a long time to go till then. But you just got to play and say adjust. But sometimes you can't adjust a call that's made or a play that's made. So, Challenge, yeah, something we've been working on. We really want to cut down our losses that the team have killed us from the foul line. So we have to watch that. You know, foul trouble has affected us in our losses.
Coach, do you see playing in San Diego being an advantage, especially since a large part of TCU's body is from the West Coast, specifically California?
I think it'll be interesting. It really will. I know. You know, we played in Orange County for that reason, and we played out in Staples, and we seem to have had more than any team we've played against, which I think sometimes people are surprised by it. I know the people at Staples were surprised the 2 times we played out there how many people we had compared to the other schools, and certainly I told them how many we bring to Orange County. So I think so. I mean, I know we have a large contingent in San Diego. Will the Orange County people travel down to San Diego? I think so. You know, Friday I think probably helps. You know. So it depends on probably maybe the time when we get that. I think it will. I mean, I think it's exciting for us. I mean, you know, one of my things, kind of like at Pitt, we made this decision. I made this decision that we're going to go play in New York. That was going to be our thing, and playing in California has kind of been our thing too, as well. Staples and the Orange County, and then this one wasn't my choice. I didn't get this done, but it was kind of the hope for us, I guess.
Anything else, Coach? Okay.